everyone. Thank you again for joining us for another Divination Wednesday. We read cards, charms, wellness runes, witches runes. We might even do a little astrology today. It's up to the spirits and you to decide what will be your reading. Thank you again for joining us. If you would be so kind as to take this time to share out this video and leave a like, we'd greatly appreciate it. Sit back and enjoy the show. I'll be with you shortly. Hi, everyone. Okay. I think we got it. There we go. Hi, Jen. Welcome in. Hi, Kelly. Sorry, just a little on the late side today. I was dyeing my hair. It took me longer than I have a lot of hair. So it took me longer than I thought to get it all covered. But anyway. So I hope everybody's well today. It's hot. It's hot today. I see we got Scott, we got Kim, we got Jen, we got Kelly, we got Evie. Hello to any lurkers, which actually is me probably on my other phone. So yeah. You know, it's Wednesday, so if you guys, anybody wants a reading, Scott already told me, anybody else want a reading, put a 1 in the chat, put 1 me. And can I turn this off? Do not disturb. Turn on. I think you could still hear me with the do not disturb on. I hate the buzzing. We are okay. I know, Jen. I answered your, I saw you actually when you put the Twitter message. That's how I knew about it. Kelly, Jen. Yeah, I was surprised because the last time I saw Lady Swan in Boomers like a month ago, she said he was doing well and he had a second surgery coming up, and then, you know, I was assuming the way she said it, it sounded like it was all it was better, you know, so I was very sorry to hear that. I'm back with sharing out. Kim, would you like a reading? Hi, Kim. Thank you for sharing. We got Scott, Kelly, and Jen for a reading. I'm assuming Kim wants a reading. So we're going to put her on the list. Yes, please. You got it. Now, I know Scott has work early. I don't know if he popped out or if he's still in.
Okay. It's going to be a slow day today. That'd be good. You'll get nice readings. If you don't have a lot of people to read for, then you guys get longer ones. You know, it was the holiday weekend. Last week, both live streams were slow, so I figured maybe it would pick up a little now, but it's summer, or I don't know if my time is off now for everybody, but you know, because it's summer, I'm not sure. Of course, if you guys have a better time that you like, I can try it. Hi, Evie. Walking dogs and driving Ellie around later. Oh, no problem, Evie. I got you on the list. Oh, thank you, Kim. Yeah. Um, so Evie, is it lovely? Is the hair lovely or not lovely? I was talking to Heather the night before his death on Zoom chat. He had just got out of the hospital. Eddie said he'll hi to him, and he was doing good. The next day, that was like my grandmother. My grandmother, my father's mother, had a brain tumor, but they didn't diagnose the brain tumor. They just said, "Oh, she's going through the early stages of dementia." So she was like forgetting things. And this went on like a year, and it was just getting progressively worse. And then all of a sudden, my mother noticed like she was having a nosebleeds, and my mother goes, "No, something's wrong." Took her to the hospital. She died. Like nobody was prepared because they didn't know she had a brain tumor that burst. It just happened that they thought she just had dementia. So, yeah, it's lovely. I wish I looked good with black hair, but no, I look terrible. My whole family has black hair, so before I decided to dye my hair black, I tried those AI, change your hair color to black, and it looked good, and I was like, "Okay, I'm gonna try it," and I tried it, and I loved it, and then I started getting a little, "Let me put this color, let me put that color," but I'm like, "No, I think I'm gonna go back to just, black for now." Jen, I'm sorry for you. Y'all, thank you, Evie. Yeah. Yeah, Heather must be devastated because, like you said, it was fine the day before, huh? Alrighty, so since this is what we got, this is what we got. We're gonna go with Scott first. I told him I'd give him a reading, even because he has to go to work early, so I don't know if he's still here or he had to run. But we're gonna make sure we put his reading in so he could see it tomorrow. Um, okay, Martin, you ready? Okay, what you want to read? Cards. Okay, we got all that. What kind of cards? My cards. Okay, black. Oh, to match with my hair. Sure, Martin. Black to match with my hair. Here we go. Here we go. Gonna read my cards for Scott. Here we go, Scott. Oops, upside down, backwards. Oh. No. Alrighty. Which ones we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4. All those. Okay, gonna get a longer one, Scott. We got 7 cards here that he got for you. So the first one is the High Priestess. The High Priestess. This is to let you know you have to get in touch. No, not with me, with yourself. It's time to listen to those inner voices, unless they're telling you to kill things. Your intuition is screaming at you. Clean out your ears. Stop looking for the Antilly to tell you the answers. You have all the answers you seek inside of you. Shake them out. And then you got the Cauldron of Lucky Pentacles. The Cauldron of Lucky Pentacles. There's no rules to luck. Not everything is chance. So stir up your cauldron once a day to try your luck, because possibility begins with a try. Luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity. If you stir the pot and get a pile of poop, try again. Who knows? You could stir up a jackpot. And in that case, you'll have to share because I gave you that idea. And then you got, the King of Scary Pentacles. The King of Scary Pentacles. I finally got Jen's Junie to work again. It hasn't been working for really? Nope, I've been killing it, girl. Killing it. I got the water park and everything, Kim. The king is a faithful provider. He uses his ambition and confidence to create wealth for himself and others. He is a steady, patient, and trustworthy. The king has invaded your dreams and turned them into nightmares. Don't worry. You have the power of dream manifested as well. Take charge of your own life, or the scary king may imprison you. Then you got the Tower. The Tower, Scott. You thought it couldn't happen, but it did. The lighthouse you are living in is falling apart, and you can't seem to fix it. It's okay. The fish swimming around the lighthouse lets you know to look on the bright side. Sometimes you have to let everything fall down so that you can start over, this time bigger, better, and stronger. Oh, then you got the Lovers. The Lovers. Ooh, look, candy. So many to choose from. Which one to choose? You are staring in the window of a candy store and you decided on a piece. But are you sure you want that one? The lovers behind you show up to remind you to think long and hard and consider all the consequences of your choices. 'Cause who wants nuts in their caramel chocolate anyway? Then you got the Temptress. The Temptress. You are so tempted right now to have a cup of coffee, but you woke up and it's only 3 in the morning. As you look at the water flowing in your sink and as you wash your mug, you are reminded to go with the flow of your life. Stop forcing its pace and direction. Go ahead and have the coffee. You'll need it to ponder over how you're going to become a little more flexible. There's something you're wanting. Something's tempting you to do something. Pizza symbolizes the desire. The next one was, the pizza. The pizza of foodie. Pizza symbolizes the desire for comfort, satisfaction, and a sense of belonging. A pizza is making the right combination to make things work. Desire for self-acceptance, so to speak. You want options. You don't want to put a lot of effort into it. This pizza lets you know that in order to achieve greatness, you need to work at it like, need that dough, boy. That was your reading. Thank you so much, Martin. I put out coffee and granola oat bar. It's good. It has raspberry. That's a cute card. Yes. All righty. That was for Scott. Next is Kelly. Miss Kelly, any thoughts, or is it okay to go with, is it Mary Beth? Oh, sorry, sweetheart. I'm pretty sure it's Mary Beth. Mary Beth. Come on, I was good. Okay, make coffee. Mary Beth. Okay, Mary Beth. What you want to read today? You're all in for gumball charms? Okay. Mary Beth's all in for the gumball charms today. But let's see. Let's see what we got for you on the gumball charms. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Holy crow! Got a lot of yellows. So, let's see. Yellow. The spiritual meaning of yellow. Yellow symbolizes intellect, creativity, happiness, and the power of persuasion. It's also associated with cowardice. Yellow symbolizes fire and purification in the Bible. The color represents the glory of God and his presence. It is used to symbolize faith, joy, and anointing. It also can symbolize a divine presence. Okay, see, because you have all these offsets of yellows here. So let's see what the yellow also has to say to you in these. So you got the Tree of Life. The Tree of Life. I know it's right here somewhere. I had my finger on it. The tree is a symbol of growth. Its broad branches and deep roots indicate stability and patience. It is a sign of strong relationships and self-sufficiency. Yeah, there's a lot to yellow. Ooh, and then this one is a crystal ball. The crystal ball with stars. Let's see. The crystal ball with stars indicate power and honor, status, predictions of good, of future, predictions of future good luck, hope, and healing. Oh, nice. Oh, then you got the other pearl crystal ball. We're just killing me with the crystal balls here. Togetherness, a reunion, wisdom gained through experiences and insight. Huh. Ooh, then you got the witchy moon. The witchy moon. Let's see what the witchy moon has to say. Cody can't get into his account, so I'm gonna have to start over and everything. You might get it. Oh, okay, no problem, Jen. Sorry. I know. I hate that. We had the witchy, what was I looking for? The witchy moon. Witchy moon. I know it's here somewhere. Whoa, the witch moon. Magic, divination, wisdom, exploring aspects of the self that may be taboo. Hey, Mary, I hope you're feeling well. Then you got the rune. The rune. Let's see. Where do we get? I don't remember, but boop, 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 boop. The rune is eluding me. Here we go. High standards and values, magical and mystical. Also standing for history. Huh. Well, then you got the Black Aries. on the front side. So the Black Aries. Ooh. Self-resilient and resilience. Got the perfume bottle. The perfume bottle is expectance of a birth, salvation, rejuvenation, time to take care of oneself. Then you got the Halloween candy. That's the last one, I promise. Halloween candy, sweetness, enjoy life, fun, joy, childhood, pleasure, temptations, an offering to the gods, goddesses, or the divine. Telling you to leave some candy out for someone. Somebody looking for candy. So, but also like, I feel like there's something that's going to come up from your history, but from your past, that's going to help you in your future. Yeah, something's going to come up. It's something with like not only history, but like, yeah, like something maybe from your childhood. It's me. I'm looking for candy. Oh, you're looking for candy. Well, you better give some to them, Kelly, because... Hi, Cody, sweetheart. How are you, sweetie? All right, Jen is next. Jen. Hi, stay tuned. How are you? Hello, son Cody. Does he not know he's your son? Hello, son Cody. Doing well. Oh, that's good to hear. How many in line? I have Jen, Kim, and Evie. And if you would like, then stay tuned. You're welcome, Kelly. Thank you, Mary Beth. Okay. Lark, what you got for Jen? What you got? Cards. Okay. Oh, sorry. What card? What kind? What card? The movie ones. Uh-huh. Jen. You're gonna get some movie tarot. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see what we got. Interesting. I wouldn't think he would pick them. Oops, sorry. That one. These cards are so big, they're hard to shuffle. Yes. Oh, maybe it's the Knight of Swords, yeah. Okay, some other ones from here. Okay. Oh. This one. Oh, I'm gonna say it's this one. And this one. Okay, that's it. Okay. They kind of got stuck together, so, you know. Okay. He knows what I like. Yes. All right. So the first one you got is the High Priestess. The High Priestess. She's cute. Okay. The High Priestess. which this is Winona Ryder in Beetlejuice, by the way. Moon goddess, a deep acknowledgement, intuition, foresight, intelligence, enlightenment, understanding, wisdom, science, education, inspiration, mystery, divination, prophecy, sanctuary, pride, emotional instability, and forgiveness. The high priestess is the strong, silent type who sees under the surface. It is best to keep your lips sealed for now. Time may be needed in quiet, private place, seeking greater balance before speaking truths. Something remains a puzzle. That's life. Trust what you know and take time to work out who you can trust. Okay, then the next one you got is the star. The star. The star is Judy Garland in A Star is Born. Hope, bright promise, faith, recovery, gifts, symbols of immortality. Light of the spirit, a light at the tunnel's end. God's prospects, new dawn coming, frustrated expectations. Hope lights the way for a better future. Believe in your talents and follow your star. Don't give up at the first hurdle. Success might be just around the corner. Remember that there's always darkness before the dawn. Oh, then you got the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords. And knights are usually associated with younger people who are dynamic, adventurous, romantic, intense, revolutionary energy, creating movements and change, goal oriented, expansive. That's usually what the knights are. And this is the Knight of Swords. So let's see, the Knight of Swords. Dashing, brave, a potent defender, expert soldier and marksman, skillful, practiced, astute, attacking, starts battles. He's a courageous heel, prompt to act, nips in the bud, reckless, impulsive, indiscretion. That is the knight. Then you got the devil in her sexy little bikini there. There's the devil. And that is Samahaya in From Dusk Till Dawn. Mystery, magic, astral plane experiences, fate, strange occurrences, downfall, negative attitudes, temptation, deadly sins, obsessions, enslavement, bondage, false spirit, misplaced loyalty, violence, and fatality. The devil presents superficial enticements. Going somewhere we know is bad for us will make us suffer eventually. Temptations are attractive, but come with too high a price. Letting fear dictate our actions. Ego can lead us astray when we see ourselves as not enough. Then you got the Temptress. Oh, you're tempted to do something too, like Scott. The Temptress, which is Morgan Freeman in the Shawshank Redemption. Moderation, self-control, economy, patience, sterility, harmony, friendship, unfulfilled desires, discord, stubbornness, clash of interests, inactivity, time, seasons, and climate. The temptress goes at things little by little. Everything comes to those who wait. Maintain a work life balance and find moderation in all things. Try walking a middle line. Get back to the center, away from extremes, to restore well being and harmony. hmm Then you got the Queen of Coins. The Queen of Coins. And Queens. Women, especially on the older side, mothers, nurturing, devoted, supportive, focused, truthful, both reflective and active, concerned with foundation, security, and dependence. And your queen is of the coins. The Queen of Coins is a dark woman. Generosity, riches, a great luxury, security, assurance, dignity, well being, abundance, grace, liberty, indiscretions, doubt, suspense, terror, neglectful responsibilities, and illness. So I'm assuming the first part is for you, more like um, the security, assurance, well being. But I do think that he's trying to let you know that you're overdoing it with your responsibilities, which could lead to you getting sick, like um not sick, like you know what I mean, stressful sick. That's what I'm looking for. Stressful sick. And then your last one is the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands. The Four of Wands, peace and rest. Oh, yeah, see, you're overdoing it. Holidays, celebrations, jobs well done, happy home life, joyful outcome, or still waiting for a conclusion, harmony, beauty, and love. Oh, that's nice. So he ended it on a high note. So that was your reading, Jen, and I hope it made sense to you. Thank you very much, Lark. Oh, sure, anytime. Found a secondhand Facebook page for tarot and oracles. I got a little out of hand. I have to stop. Yes. Okay, that was for Jen. The art one sounds interesting. There to hacking. That's a pic of Samuel L. Jackson. Yeah. Oh, they do sound interesting, Evie. I'm the quiet type. I don't think so, Jen. Okay, Kim is next. Kim is next. Oh, maybe we have Queenie here. Okay, what you want to read, sweetheart? Oh, okay, these. What? I don't know what the heck. That's the best. Okay, you're gonna get these tarot cards, Kim. Let's see what we got. Hi, Diane. Welcome in, sweetheart. I guess they wanted something in there. I don't know. No, I definitely think it was this one. This one too. Right, you want some more in there? Oh, you want all those? Okay. All right, Kim. Interesting. All right. She threw them all out at the same time. She's like, no, I want these all. Hello. Okay, you got the Massacre of Daggers. The Massacre of Daggers. Look for daggers. That's cups. Daggers. Okay, the Massacre of Daggers is centered and impartial, approaching everything with a clear head and striking with precision and mindfulness. There's no room for your emotions here, only an evenness of mind. So the next one, the next like situation you have or a situation that's right now is it's like no. Yeah, don't let your feelings get involved. Just you know the right answer kind of thing. Then the next one was the world. The world. World is like 20 something, right? You did it. You survived, and you've made it to the end of the fool's journey. Take a moment to catch your breath and rejuvenate. You are whole and complete and fulfilled with priceless lessons. Whatever journey it is you've taken on, you'll soon be celebrating its completion. So something that you started doing, it's going to finish. Then you got the Four of Daggers. The Four of Daggers. You've dealt with a lot of trauma and mental anguish, so your mind needs time to rest and recover. It's okay to step back and allow yourself to heal. Do what you can to remove yourself from things that cause you pain and focus on recovery. Then you also got the Two of Daggers. I don't think I've ever read the Two of Daggers. There are two paths in front of you, but you've managed to blind yourself to both options, whether it's fear or plain obliviousness. You're refusing to see what's in front of you. Take a deep breath, remove the blindfold, and face your situation. This might be the situation that is like, don't put your feelings into it. Just go with it. The Six of Crystals. Not every coin must go on an investment or self-indulgence. There's something said for making others comfortable and secure. Your hard-earned money may need to find its way into someone else's hands with no expectation of return. Somebody's going to borrow money from you. Haunting of the Bones. Haunting of the Bones. All right. Let's see. Right in the beginning. Let's be at the end of the bones. The haunting of bones is not one to hide intentions or play mature. It walks into a room and commands attention. Do not hide your goals or your passions. Wear them boldly. Be honest and open about what drives you and demand your desires. Nice. That was your reading, Kim, and I hope it made sense. Thank you so much, Queen of Love. Sorry, I really got to change the batteries on that thing. So it sounds like a coffin again. I just want to go back for a second. Oh, thank you, Diane. Yeah, I dyed my hair today. It's like chill, but go do this. No, they want you, to find peace and everything, but, and the other stuff, you're going to relax and whatever. But this one situation, whatever it is, they really want you to stop. Maybe you're overthinking it. You're putting too much emotion into it. You already know the answer. You just got to do it. There's no wiggle room for this one situation. The other ones, it's fine. This one situation, whatever it is, because a few of the cards kind of basically told you that, like, hey, Evie's next. Evie, then stay tuned. Mary, you want a reading? Mary, Miss Mary on the list. Did you put me on just now? Just now I put you on the list. Yes. Evie's next. Kathy, I'm sure either wants to read the kiddos or the charms. Oh, we're reading the kiddos. Okay. Here we go, Evie. She likes this one. So you're getting the garbage pail. Yeah, you're getting these, Evie. That's it. That's it. That's all. Oh, I think you got that one last week, too. Both of those, or just the one? Which one? This one? Is all this good? Okay. You want one more for her? Okay. We gotcha. They look like the garbage kiddos. Oh, she must be thrilled. I don't know which one is it. Oh, okay. I'm assuming it's this one. Okay. All good? You got it. You got it. You got it. Okay. Here we go, Evie. Let's see if she's going to yell at you about spending all your money or what the story is. I'm bothering you. Got a lot of swords. The Knight of Swords. Oh, here he is. The Knight of Swords. He's cute. He's Mad Mike, the Knight of Swords. Puts real action and momentum behind their goals. This card is assigned to change boldly in the direction of your dreams with the determination and might of Mad Mike. Now that it is time to make your move, particularly when it comes to communication and revealing your grand ideas. You've been brainstorming and planning something for a while now. The world is ready to hear what you have to say. In reverse, the Knight's Sword suggests you may be acting too impulsively in the way that you are sabotaging your own success. Then you got the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords. Where is she? Here she goes. The Two of Swords. Arm Brittany. This card represents a tough choice to be made. You're under a lot of pressure and unsure of what to do from here. Weigh your options carefully and don't make any decisions impulsively. If you take your time, you'll come to the conclusion that's right for you, just as Armpit Brittany did when she decided to go all natural. In reverse, like two equal powerful swords clashing in the air, you've reached a standstill. Hmm. Then you got the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords. A lot of swords. The Page of Swords, Greaser Greg. The Page of Swords represents an inquisitive person who always wants to know what makes things tick. Blessed or cursed, depending on who you ask. With the gift of gab, they're vocal about their curiosity and ideas and present them as confidently as Greaser Greg presents his knives. This card advises you to learn all you can. Soak up knowledge from those around you so that you can bring your great ideas to fruition in the future. When reversed, the Page of Sword has trouble speaking up. If you're struggling with self-confidence, remember what it is that makes you you. Ooh. And then you got Wands. You got the Eight of Wands. This is the one where I think you got last week, the Eight of Wands. I'm not sure, but I think so. The Eight of Wands, Hot Rod. Like a lightning fast hot rod, things in your life are really about to speed up. You're entering a period of sudden changes and lots of momentum. If you feel like you're free falling and you can't find the brakes, know that this will be a short-lived period for you. Things will slow down soon. Until then just stay in the present and enjoy the ride. Reversed. When reversed, the momentum represented by the upright of Wands is blocked and you have stalled. Then you got the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands. Wands and Swords. King, Queen. There's the Ace. Must be at the end. The End of Wands. There's no Ace. Where'd the Ace go? The Ace of Wands. Would they forget the page? Stuck together. Knight, page. Oh, Ace. Here we go. The Ace of Wands, Lee Tree. A powerful bust of creativity has come over you like a gift from the sky. You're feeling inspired, energetic, and full of innovative ideas. If you pursue your new goals with enthusiasm, there's no telling how far it will take you. Your imagination is your greatest strength right now. Embrace it. If reversed, the Ace of Wands suggests you're having trouble finding a creative spark. That's not you. It must have been upright. Then you have the Four of Coins. Your last one, Evie, the Four of Coins. The Five. The Four of Coins. Junk food Johnny. Now it is time to be careful about how you're spending your money. She's going to tell you that anyway. Take a look at your income and outgoing cash and make sure that you're not spending in ways that will make sure you're only spending in ways that will set you up for success. Managing resources, taking tact, and planning. Don't become too miserly. But don't spend recklessly either. Moderation and balance are what it's all about. Uh-huh. Maybe you should buy like a cemetery plot or something. Maybe that's what they want you to do. Like when they mean plan for your future. Do you have life insurance? Just saying. I gotta buy one too because I don't know where the hell they're gonna stick me. I mean, although I have life insurance, as long as I make sure I pay for it, it's fine. They can use that to bury me some freaking place. I don't know, in a basket on the water. I don't freaking know. Stay tuned. You're next. Stay tuned is Robert. Yeah. Robert. Yes. Okay. Stay tuned. Should Robert pick or do you want to pick what? Yay. Mhm. Mhm, mhm, mhm. Thank you, Kathy. We need to get life insurance. Life is too short. Yeah. I have life insurance. The only thing is, I'm like, how am I going to pay for it next year? You know? But if it's the only thing I pay for, I'm going to pay for that because what are you going to do? I don't want my kids to have to, like, I don't know, borrow money to bury me somewhere. Mm-mm. Robert. Okay. Okay, Robert, what you want to read? Oh, really? Mine too? The black one. What you got? All right. You're going to get my cards. Sometimes they like them. I have a pension plan, we call it. Oh, you were saying. I don't know, does it pay for everything? I have to make sure. Here we don't have those things. We have a life insurance and you better, I don't know. I think the first one was some. And this one. Okay. Any more of these? This one. Okay. Oh, donut. All of these. Oh, okay. Okay, we're just gonna give you all these that, like, yeah, okay. I pulled them out. You're gonna read them. The heck is wrong with you, lady? Sorry, Robert. All right, here we go. Sometimes I think they get stuck together, so that's why I asked them. But anyway, the first one you got is the King of Scary Pentacles. The King of Scary Pentacles. I do need to make a will. Yeah, that would be good. Maybe that's what you're supposed to do. Robert said half the deck. Yeah. The king is a faithful provider. He uses his ambition and confidence to create wealth for himself and others. He is steady, patient, and trustworthy. The king has invaded your dreams and turned them into nightmares. Don't worry, you have the power of dream manifested as well. Take charge of your own life, or the scary king may imprison you. So make sure you're the one controlling your path and no one else. Then you got the sun. The sun. You're stuck in a rut. Don't dismay. Don't dismay. Good things are heading your way. After the darkest night is a bright dawn. After the rain, the sun shines through the clouds. Without the rain, we have no flowers, and without the sun, nothing. You're heading towards the sun, so your future is bright. Oh, nice. Then you got the Valentine's Cupcake of Scary Pentacles. The word Valentine comes from the... I can't read. Oh, Latin word valens, which means worth, strong, and powerful. In the Bible, Valentine's is used about God's love for us. This card comes to you when you need extra strength and healing. The divine are letting you know that you are loved and you have the power you need to overcome your current situations. Ooh, that's a really nice card. Hey, Andre. Then you got the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune. Don't get caught out in the rain. Just because the sun is out does not mean the weatherman wasn't right this time. I mean, even a broken clock is right twice a day. Look, the wheel is here for you to take a chance on. You have a 50-50 chance it will be good, so give that shit a spin. Who knows? You may just get lucky. Hmm. Then you got the donut of foodie. The donut of foodie. The donut symbolizes wholeness and infinity. It has no beginning or end in its round shape. It's the cycle of life in which the soul passes through different stages of existence. Circles are considered a perfect form, the idea of perfection, completeness, and unity, a reminder that everything is interconnected and of the power of transformation and the importance of savoring life's moments. Hmm. Then you got the margarita of foodie, the margarita of foodie. Margaritas mean you have psychic abilities. It represents purity, wisdom, and spirituality, but also resilience in the strength of in resilience and strength in the face of adversity. This comes to you because you have a thirst for additional knowledge and spiritual nourishment and even emotional release. Great, go get yourself a margarita, let yourself relax, and soak in the atmosphere. And then you got the drink of coffee cups. The drink of coffee cups. This drink symbolizes your journey through life or journey through a difficult time in your life. This can also mean your mental or emotional needs are yearning to be fulfilled. Drinking is an intention of healing, purification, and spiritual wellness. You're currently content and may have inner peace, but I think you're yearning for more, which is what the cards are saying. Um, Also, usually when they're telling you about drinking, um, maybe a chakra cleansing would do you good. Mhm. Did you dye your hair black? Yes, I did. You know I'm gonna have to look up that word, right? Thank you. I appreciate it. Um, Able to perceive or feel things. Oh, okay. Like what do they call it? Like a sensitive. Like an empath, but higher. I gotcha. I had to look it up. Sorry. Thank you, Robert. Okay. You make me look up all the. Oh, it said it there. Like so, like precognition. I'm assuming. Mm-hmm. Well, they said you had psychic powers. That's what that card said. The one of them. But yeah, maybe a chakra cleansing would do you some good because when I realize when people get a lot of those like drink to relax kind of things, the different drinks that clear your chakras, like your root chakra especially, which is like spiced cinnamon tea will clear your root chakra. That's what they're telling you to do, like to get yourself more grounded and get better perspective. So 2 oracle decks that would go with the tarot. One is success. That is, and the other, oh, they sound lovely. I saw that up there and I said to you, oh, that sounds good, but I will have to talk more about it. I have to message you. I've been like behind. Danny had me start the second channel and now all I'm doing is editing videos. I'm like, I can't just sit and edit videos and play June's Journey all day long. And then I have to make videos. So now I gotta cook something. I gotta craft something. I'm like, hello. I need a break. I'm almost done with tomorrow's video. I'm usually done in advance, like for tomorrow, but I picked a big topic that I like. So it would go with the movie Tarot. That's what I was thinking. Yeah, I picked the art and the history and the art of meditation, like where it came from and how it was passed on and all this stuff. So, yeah, that's okay. I get paid next week. Cool. I still have to sit with Kathy and make her pendulum. Everything else I have, I didn't make any cards yet, but I want to try to make a PDF file. I'm hoping I could do it on because my laptop is old. I'm hoping I could try to do it on my, what do you call that thing? Like an iPad, but it's not because it's Android. Yeah. Can I ever cut? Yes. I'm not worried. Good. But it's always good to ask questions. Yes, Diane. So we have Mary and Diane next. And then that's all I have for the readings. If someone else is here and want a reading, put it down in the comments. But I think that's everybody. I'm just gonna, have a cigarette for take a break in between Mary and Diane. Is that okay with you guys? You're not rushing, right? I just want to make sure. I dyed my hair when I was 16 and I looked horrible. My mom gave me a broom and told me that I looked like a witch. It was bad. Oh no. You know what? Like my friend said to me, "Oh, but you're kind of pale for black hair." And I'm like, "No. That's why I dye my hair black in the summer because when I get color, it looks even better. Now I'm still a little pale, but once I'm out in the sun more and I'm tanned, it looks really good. Like you can't be too white with black hair." Because it looks bad. But my whole family has black hair. So I was like, maybe I won't look so bad. Like my whole mother's side of the family, my sister, my daughter, everybody has dark black hair. I had the lighter hair because I got it from my father's side of the family, the only one. But everybody else has dark hair. If you like, I can keep my stuff and pay a little. Oh yeah. Yes, budget like Kathy tell. Oh yeah, no problem. I'm not rushing you, Abby. But you have the Greek Italian olive skin, which looks. Yeah, so I'm not as pale as most girls that grew up in Queens, but nothing but meditate. Oh well, then you'll like the video tomorrow. So will she. Actually, I think that's what they want me to do too, because someone said to me, "No, I want to teach you how to meditate," and I was like, "Good luck. I have really hard times with that." Flame girl, so good to see you, hun. But so maybe that's how this idea of this meditation and the history came to me to do. But it's more like the history and learning like the roots of where meditation came from and why they do it. Um, which is important. Like a lot of people just think, oh, it's like breathing and relaxing and stretching exercises. but it encompasses so much more. I'm Irish. That's why I look good in red. I was a natural redhead. Oh, there you go. Like, try the L'Oreal's 3-time faceted, L'Oreal Ferrera, 3 times faceted, um, copper, the bronzy copper. Such a gorgeous color. Gorgeous. Miss you so much. Yeah, I missed you. I don't know. I haven't seen you in like 3 weeks. I don't have life insurance either. You needed to get it before I get it. Yes. Just been, yeah, hasn't everybody? It's been raining, so I've been like, I can't get out. I can't do my gardening. My friend dragged me out twice. We did go um, treasure hunting. Garbage picking sounds so like, old fashioned. I call it treasure hunting. My aunt says going to the shops. We're going to the shops, and her son was like, going to the shops. It's 8 at night, and she's like, yeah, that's when they put out the garbage. I call it treasure hunting. She says going to the shops. We go and we get all this fun stuff. Anyway, I got 2 nice metal chairs and it has a pretty Celtic knot in the back. So I can't wait to spray paint them and put them outside. Of course I noticed. I actually said to myself that if you didn't show up today, that I was gonna message you on Messenger and see like what the heck happened. You wanna reading? I put you on the list. We only have Mary and Diane. Let me just get a cigarette. We're gonna hold on. We're gonna put a picture here because they don't like me smoking on. They don't like me smoking on Now that I finally got fully monetized, I need a new messenger because the whole name oh, the OCD about your names. Yeah, that's okay. I still know who you are. Whichever one you message me with, it's fine. So anyway. Okay, you message me with the new one then. So I know who it is. I actually really like this hair dye. It was the first dye. I never tried this one because I always use my L'Oreal one that I like because it puts like highlights and it's real pretty. The only thing is when you put it on, you can't tell if you got all the spots, but this one was a cream. And don't ask me to say the name. It starts with an S. Anyway, I'll have to write it down in the chat. But it's a cream, and I put it on, and as I was putting it on, my hair was already turning black. So you could tell if you missed any spots. Because usually I always have a spot somewhere, and I was just sitting there, and I'm like, oh, there's a spot here, and I'm rubbing it in. And I was like, this is the best hair dye ever if you have long hair, because you could actually see, you know. So, unless I missed it in the back, because I can't see in the back of my hair, but you need to do in the black light paint and get you a bulb for there. It would be very pretty and cool. A bulb for where? Wait, I have some coloring that Christina has. And now she dyed her hair to match mine. Hey, Tina sis. We're just taking a break. Yeah, she would look nice with that. I bet with that rusty copper, or I think it's called bronzy copper. I don't know. It's such a pretty color. So pretty. Um, so next we have Mary and Diane for reading and Flame Girl. Tina, do you want a reading too, honey? I use Revlon hair color always. It has never dried out my hair, done anything to keep me from just... Yeah, but the L'Oreal, it's called I'll put you on the list, Tina. It's called Farrar. It's like they're like a newer kind, and it says it's multifaceted 3-time highlights, and it really does give you highlights, and it's fabulous. But they're expensive, $14. So when I went online, I'm like, you know what? I just need black, and I want to get rid of everything. So I think I'll just do a full black. So I got this other one, and like really, I used henna to color my hair. Oh, um, so really, I never used this one before, but I was like, I don't want any blue because the last time I did black, sure, Andre, I'll put you on the list. The last time I did black, the black highlighted one, the highlights were blue, and I used the wrong conditioner. I didn't use a color safe one, and it turned green, and I had green highlights in my hair forever. I couldn't get them out. That I actually had to go to the hairstylist to dye over the green, like to strip my hair, and I don't want to strip my hair anymore. So I'm like, no, I don't want to put any blue highlights that are going to turn green in my hair. So I wanted just black. So that's what I did. So this time I changed it. And let me tell you, that cream stuff, I mean, I never seen a hair dye when you put it on that it changes your hair so quick that you're able to not miss any spots. Like, it was fabulous. I was like, oh no, I need to do that. It makes your hair just shine. Shine, shine. Yeah. But anyway. Mary, up to the spirits. Diane, do you want anything particular? You guys let me know now. I'll write it down so that I don't have to look for it later while I'm reading the comments. Sometimes when I'm reading, I miss them. I'm okay, sis. Been busy now. I'm ready to start my gardening. You didn't start yet? You got to start. You're in Canada. Little girl kiddos can pick. Okay. You got it, Diane. Kids pick, kids pick. Okay. Righty. Well, probably Ash will come because I did put out like raspberry oat bars. They're so good. And coffee and apple juice for the kiddos. So I always put something out right before, so I know I have something for them when they come. I can't put my face back on this second because I'm smoking, and I'm monetized now, Diane, and they don't like me smoking on stream. As soon as I start reading again, I will put my face back on. Put your face on. That'd be weird if you take on and off your face, put another face on. Change my hair and my face today. um, yeah, as soon as I finish my cigarette. hmm Yeah, they finally fully monetized me, so I don't want to annoy them because it took me 6 years to get fully monetized. So, you know, even though I don't normally monetize my live streams because I figure nobody really goes back and watches the whole live stream after, but sometimes, like the spiritual ones, I do. Usually these I don't, but I should just to see. It doesn't matter. I don't do anything. I don't do anything nutty, but I figure most people don't watch the tarot ones back because it's not their readings, but I don't know. I don't know how it goes. Let's see. There we go. We're back. I put my face back on. I put my face on. I will try to be. I have to take my neighbor to work really quick. Okay, take it to work. What we'll do is come back and comment, and then I'll do your reading. So I'll do it when you come back real quick. Okay, Mary. Who we got for Mary? Oh, Jacoby came? Okay. All right. I'm hot enough today as it is. Don't stand too close. What you want to read, Jacoby? Oh, these, the coffin. The coffin cards. Okay, Mary. Let's see what they got for you, Mary. Yeah, even if you're not back, sweetheart, I'll do your reading at the end, and then you'll have it. Come back and watch. Yeah. Oh, oh, that's okay. That was my fault. I didn't catch it. It's gonna make me bend. Look at my. Ah, okay. These two? Okay. And it's funny because they're coming out backwards, so I don't know what cards they are. Every single one is going to be a surprise, Mary. Every single one. Both of those two? Okay. Here we go. So here's the big reveal, Mary. Because like I said, every single one came backwards, so I don't know what cards you got. So we'll turn them over. Here we go. Oh, the first card you got is the Death card. There you go. Which is... Release and endings. Death appears to us when it's time to let go. Take a moment to mourn what is now lost, because it is truly gone for good. Your pain and suffering is valid, and you need to give it space. But remember that this loss is important for your growth. From the ashes of death, something new and beautiful will arise. Then you got the star. The star. Self-care and healing. The star is a reminder to tend to your earthly body and spirit. Only when you take care of yourself can you find fulfillment. You have survived great trauma and are stronger for it. Now it's time to rest and recover. Then you got the nightmare of crystals. The nightmare of crystals. Where's the crystals? Here we go. Daggers, crystal. Must be at the end. The Nightmare of Crystals. Working hard. The Nightmare of Crystals is unrelenting in its pursuit of its goals. It's never afraid to work for the long run and never loses sight of its aim. The road may get rough and bumpy, but getting to the finish line is worth every moment of the struggle. Don't get distracted and stick to your plan. It's all working more than you know. Then you have the 10 of Cups. The 10 of Cups. Uh, 10 of Cups. Fulfillment and happy endings. You are standing hand in hand with the people you love most. The sky is clear and bright above you, and the sun is warming your face. You've made it through so much, and now it's time to bask in your happily ever after. Take time to appreciate what you have. Hold your loved ones a little extra tightly and enjoy the warm glow of your achievements. Nothing lasts forever, but this moment is worth stretching for as long as you can. Then you got the Devil card. Okay, Death and the Devil. Let's see. He is 15. Okay, addiction and shame. The devil represents the chains that wrap around your throat and drag you down into the darkness. It's the painful, tormenting cycles you can't break out of, whether it be toxic relationships, binging, addiction, whatever it may be. The devil is the true evil that lives inside, and it's time to break the chains that aim to destroy you. Then you got the 10 of Daggers. The 10 of Daggers. Oh, off to work. Okay. I know you have to drive your daughter around, Evie. Much love to you, Evie, and Kathy, and everyone at Evie's house. Pearl. 10 of Daggers. Didn't you get another 10 of something too? Or was it just me? You also got the 10 of Cups. Defeat, release. Your pain and suffering have reached their end. You may have not have come out victorious, but at least you have release, and there are no more battles to conquer. Your weary bones can finally rest and be reclaimed by the earth. Then you have the Terror of Daggers. The Terror of Daggers. Terror of Daggers. Curiosity. The Terror of Daggers is bursting at the seams with new ideas, with journals full of fresh thoughts and big ambitions. The thirst for knowledge is unquenchable. You currently have no plans for execution, but ambition and curiosity are sufficient to drive this force. Wow. Thanks, Jacoby. That was you in a nutshell, Miss Mary. That's a very good reading for you. Yeah, holy crap. Yeah. Thank you. I'm listening and playing on the tablet. That's okay. Believe me, if I could play and read at the same, I'd be playing too. But Diane, you're next. Diane. Then we'll do Tina and Andre, and then I'll say Flame Girl for the end. So Diane is Luke. Yes, Lou, what you want to read? Blue cards for me? Oh, you're going to get my cards. Oh, the blue deck. The blue deck. We didn't read the blue deck today, I don't think. They are trying to tell me I'm dying. They're not telling you you're dying. They're telling you that you're the worst part of it is over. And now that part of you is dead. And you have to move on. That was his message. I'm pretty sure I got that right. Yeah, that's exactly. They're not telling you you're dying. That part of your life is dead. Now you have to move past it. That's it. Get over it, basically. Oh, okay. Oh boy. Okay. Okay, Diane. Okay, Lou, sorry. Oh, let's see. All those? That's good? All right. Here we go, Diane. For Diane. The beer of stress. The beer of stress. I know it. The best was yet to come. That's right. That's what it said. The beer of stress. This comes to you as a sign of celebration and fun. Beer denotes the presence of a well of water, therefore representing the depths of life, of truth in our consciousness that will spring up when we make proper contact with it. Basically, life's secrets are hidden in a beer. Drinks and contemplation. Drinks and contemplations is what I heard in my head, Diane. The coffee of foodie. The coffee of foodie. Coffee is bold and full, light and dark, strong and weak, rich and complex. It has a smoky mystery to it that the mystics believed that coffee could facilitate the experience of enjoyment in beholding hidden mysteries and obtaining great revelations. This comes to you to aid you in obtaining a deeper understanding and to strengthen your connection with the divine. Nice. Then you got some stressy cards and social cards. Okay. You got the nap of stress. The nap of stress. Naps provide a space for us to invent, imagine, and heal. Naps are a spiritual practice. They give you a boost of energy to be more productive, improves your mood, and helps you get past our analytical thinking and allows us to reflect. Naps are regular people's way of meditation. You're receiving this card because you need to revitalize your body, mind, and spirit, which is what I heard, like drink and contemplate and relax and all that has to do meditation. Like you might need a chakra cleansing too. Then you got the cactus of stress. The cactus is a great reminder of strength and perseverance. The essence behind the symbolism, endurance, and resilience displayed by the humble cactus serves as a powerful reminder that when faced with obstacles or setbacks in our lives, we too possess the remarkable ability to adapt and flourish despite all odds. Hmm. Then you got the boss lady of social, Diane. The boss lady of social. Someone who is in charge of all aspects of their life. They don't waste time playing games or indulging in drama. Always maintaining a level-headed demeanor, steadfast composure, ability to stay balanced in all situations, honesty, dedication, and commitment. This is a call to be like a boss lady. Then you got the cookie of foodie, the cookie of foodie. For many people around the globe, cookies symbolize the spirit of giving. in all their shapes and sizes, flavors. They're bite-sized emblems of joy, generosity, and solidarity. Mostly this is a favorable omen of joy and stands for achievement. But it can also mean you're struggling a little with a temptation that's at hand. And then you got the acai bowl of foodie, the acai bowl of foodie. Acai is connected to the archangel Michael, who is associated with courage, strength, and purification. The berry's spiritual meaning relates to expressing and receiving love and a heightened sensuality, beauty, and creativity. This summons your feelings of self-worth and the confidence in one's powers. Basically, you're on a superstar and you're heading in the right path. That was for Diane. Oh, you're a Leo. My daughter is a Leo too. She's bossy as hell. Yes, sirree. Okay, Miss Tina. Tina. Thank you, Lou. Who do we got for Tina? Yeah, I got a purple cup just for you. Okay, what you want to read? Oh, you want to try the garbage pail for her? Why not? My brother is a Leo. He's a pain in the ass. Yes. Don't say it. Leos are good. It depends, I think. It depends. I think my daughter was supposed to be a Cancer, and she was late, and she ended up a Leo. And at first I was like, oh, I don't know if I could get along with a Cancer. And then I was like, why the hell? It might have been better now. I don't know. I got like a little feather. I don't know where it came from. It was in the cards. Ooh. Put it right back in the box. So is that like good luck? Is that good luck from Ash? Thank you. Okay, here we go. You're welcome. Hope that made sense. That one. Okay. Let's see. Come on. Okay. So far, so good. And something else here. The end of them. What do we got? This one. Queen. And another one. Oh, this one. Good. Good. Okay, Tina, here we go for you. Okay. Miss Tina. Let's see. Tina, we got 8 cards for you. Wow. I got a lot to tell you. So the first one you got is the King of Cups. The King of Cups. The King of Cups. Cups are at the end, if I'm not mistaken. Nope. Okay. The King of Cups. Alligator. Upright, the King of Cups is calm, cool, and collected leader. He rules with compassion, but like Al Gator, isn't afraid to bare his teeth when provoked. Keep an open mind when solving problems and dealing with complicated situations. Now isn't the time for philosophy. Reverse, the King of Cups becomes quick to anger, prone to lashing out, and embraces manipulation. You were upright, I'm sure. Then you got the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords. What was it? The Ace of Swords, diced Bryce, upright. The Ace of Swords represents an important, sudden epiphany, like a sword slicing through a mental fog. Things are finally clicking, and you're getting clarity on a whole new level. This is also a great time for brainstorming new ideas. Your mind is firing on all cycles right now. Make the most of it. Reversed is listless and foggy brained. You're having trouble focusing and finding direction. Then you have the Eight of Coins. The Eight of Coins. The Eight. New Wave Dave. Upright. Do you really think that New Wave Dave became such a sick graffiti artist overnight? Take his example and realize that practice makes perfect. Don't expect to be amazing at something the first time you try it. You'll master your craft if you stay focused and keep working hard. And you got the Queen of Coins. The Queen of Coins. Queen of Coins. I'm just gonna plug in the phone, guys. Have anxiety, you know. Okay. Queen of Coins. Page, Knight, King, Queen. Upright. The Queen of Coins is someone who, like Weird Wendy, is skilled at concocting the life she wants. She persuades her dreams with determination and focus and brews her own success. This tarot card suggests that you're balancing careers or financial obligations with your home and family life now. Keep up the great work. Reversed, you are spending too much time toiling away over a hot cauldron. Justice. Justice. Hi, Pam. How are you, sweetheart? Justice. Let's see. Justice. Number. Let's try that again, and I'll understand everyone in chat is doing well. 11. Justice, Leaky Lindsay, upright. Snotty nosed Leaky Lindsay holds the sacred scales of justice, aloof, symbolizing the undeniable authority of cause and effect. It's important to make sure you're being fair and just, even when life gives you an unfair or unjust amount of snot to deal with. Balance, moderation, honesty will see you through any messy, goopy, or gross situations you find yourself in. Reversed is every decision is followed by a reaction. Consider the consequences of your choices carefully before deciding to go through with them. Then, Tina, you got the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups. I had a lot to tell you today, sis. What can I tell you? The Two of Cups. Hash. Tie Dinat. Upright. This card symbolizes happy relationship, nurturing friendships, and being perfectly intertwined with someone, like tie Dinat. Things are going smoothly, and you're enjoying a calm, stable connection with others. Sometimes this card represents a union. or a new figure in your life. Reversed, you are feeling a little out of sync with someone close to you. This card suggests that a relationship with a friend or a relationship or friendship or a close personal connection in your life has hit rough waters. Then you got the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups. Smelly Sally. Upright. The Queen of Cups is a beautiful, soft-hearted, is beautiful and soft-hearted, who loves nurturing and supporting others. Although in Smelly Sally's case, those closest to her would probably prefer her to be far away. PU. This card advises you to float gracefully through times of turbulence and maintain your kindness and composure. Uh-huh. Then you got the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands. And that's the last one for you, sweetheart. The Six of Wands. Lee Tree. Upright. Terrifically triumphant, like Lee Tree. You're being celebrated for all your accomplishments. Congrats. Your tenacity has finally been recognized by others, and you're being rewarded for your hard work. Soak up the sunshine, praise, and bask in the glory of your success, and then get back to work. You're full of even more untapped potential waiting to be explored. Reversed, insecurity is leading you to look for comfort and validation from all the wrong sources. Don't compromise your integrity and visionary prospects for the approval of others. That was your reading, Miss Tina. Thank you, dear. Uh-huh. Of course. Okay, Tina. Now we have Andre. Then Pam, would you like a reading? And then I'm going to read for Flame Girl at the end because I don't think she came back yet. I didn't see her type. Just want to make sure. Andre. Oh, what's the lovely name? Lovely. Having a brain fart. Brain fart, brain fart. I don't know why I'm having a brain fart. I know I must have heard of that. Oh, Marissa. I'm sorry, sweetheart. Hey, Kathy, love. Sorry I'm late. You're okay. You want a reading, Kathy? Thanks, sis, for the reading. You're welcome. I see you're busy planting. Like, thanks. Thanks, Ash. Thanks. 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 I'm busy. She's not even listening to us, Ash. No, I'm kidding. Ash said he just came for the coffee and cake anyway. Wasn't interested. All right, Kathy. Okay, so we have Andre, Kathy, and then, like I said, Pam, if you want a reading, put a 1, and then we have Flame Girl. We're all set. Okay. Marissa, what would you like to read? Oh, okay. My black. Please. Okay. Cool. You're gonna get my cards, Andre. Let's see. Let's see what we got for Andre. There was champagne brand named Andre. The ad said, "Have Andre for the holidays." You better bring the wine then, Andre. You want some of these, huh? Make sure we got the right ones. Yeah, I don't know, they were sliding. All good? Well, good. Well, they knew exactly what they wanted to give you. I'm listening, but talking around my so it's hard to hear. Well, listen. Oh, okay. Okay, Miss Tina. Okay. So the first one you got, Andre, is strength. Have a crystal for that. Strength. Do you know why I hang out with you? You have a great character. All these problems you got going on are a piece of cake to tackle. You know we are both stubborn, so all we can do is triumph in our situations at hand. Let's go kick this problem in the ass. We got this. So it's telling you, don't worry about the problems because you have people that are going to help you and who got your back. That's a nice card. Then you have the like of social, keeping it real. A deep feeling of peace, joy, and happiness comes from knowing that we're all connected to something much bigger. This could mean you're receiving a gift or divine mantle. This is a sign to be pleased with and give pleasure to what is right in front of you. You're content in your current space, so before you leave, don't forget to drop that like. So it's like you're comfortable. So that's good, but aim higher kind of thing, like, because you got this. Then you got the wild card of coffee cups, the outdoors man. Coffee is not just a hot drink or a cold one made of brown water. It is the result of century old practices and customs that come together and can't be matched by any other beverage in the world. It's become an offering to the spirits by brewing it and leaving it outside. And saying a prayer with your offering. Have coffee in nature with the spirits to gain new insights. Oh, that's pretty cool, Andre. And then you have the adventure in a coffee cup. Adventure in a coffee cup. As we, as we, as, as we're going on our adventures that great minds think alike. Okay. As you know, we're going to have an adventure. It's unfolding. The cups take you on a mythical journey. This cup symbolizes the spirit of adventure and embodies an enhancement of risk taking. This adventure elixir is here to tell you new things, ideas, and creativity is right on your horizon. So broaden yours and reach out and grab your adventure. That's a nice card, Andre. Oh, and then you got the death card too. Everybody is like something's leaving and something's new coming for a lot of you. Wow, thank goodness you're putting an end to that mess. You should thank your lucky stars you avoided the train wreck. When death brushes by you, he is sending you a message, well, more like a slap in the face. He is saying it's time to have a yard sale and get rid of the old crap you have no more use for. And then you can fill your garage with a whole bunch of new crap. There you go. Then you got the wizard, which is the number 4 in tarot. The wizard is a powerful force. And when he comes to you, he wants you to know that you are one too, or he wants to turn you into a toad. And if that's the case, then you will really need to be reminded that you hold immense power over your own life and what happens to it. Good cards. Then you got the Queen of Foodie. The Queen of Foodie. Food signifies celestial good. Food of the angels is nothing else than the goods of love and of charity. The Queen of Foodie has a refined interest in food and eats not only when hungry, but also as a hobby. A man who dreams of food indicates or is symbolic to a little trouble or death, depths, debt, debt. Thank you. Our bodies remembers food from the past on an emotional and cellular level. Food connects us to our roots. Okay, so you got all good cards. This one's saying, though, I think you got to clear out your root chakra. Try cinnamon spice tea for that, or root chakra meditation just for your root chakra, definitely. And also, this is the second card that kind of told you to give an offering to the spirits. And most likely this is going to be a nature spirit, probably. So it's like a wood or earth spirit, or maybe a nature fairies or something. So maybe just sit outside with some coffee, and one for you and just a little for someone else. Or you know, doesn't have to be coffee. It could be tea. It could be orange juice, whatever you drink. Or a little orange, like a piece of orange or something to give them. Would say, hey, thanks, here, you know. So that was your reading, Andre. I hope it made sense to you. Thank you, Marissa. You're welcome, Andre. Oh, you knew a girl named Andre. I'm listening, but okay. We saw that. Hi, Pam. One. Okay, Pam. So we have Kathy, and then we have Pam. Okay. I know Pam's Billy Bob, but who's Kathy? Kathy. Oh, Elizabeth. I haven't seen Elizabeth. Hi, Elizabeth. What do you want to read for Kathy? Kathy, do you have any thoughts, or can we read whatever the spirit guides want to read? Let's ask her. And Pam, if you want anything specific, you know, also put that down. Otherwise, we'll whatever the guides want. Okay. Okay. So, sure. What would you like to read? The movie one? Yeah. Okay. We can get some movie ones. Okay, Kathy. Let's see what they got for you. Elizabeth wants to read you the movies. Well, these cards really are big. They're hard to shuffle. They're hard to shuffle. Thanks. When they pull them out, it's better. Oh, I think that one. Ooh. And this one? Okay. One more? Okay. Which one? You have to tell me. Do it again. Got one more for you somewhere, Kathy. Aha! Cool! Alrighty. Here we go. Here we go for Kathy. Kathy's a member, so she gets some extras. So the first one that came right out is the Magician. The Magician. The Magician is Matt Damon in The Martian. The juggler, the trickster, power, divine connection and inspiration, skill and talent, enterprise, mastery, willpower, self-control, diplomacy, substance, leadership, one-man band, chatterbox. The magician is talented, a fast thinker, a smooth talker, with prime physical abilities. Top skills let you make money, and the power to reach people's feelings complete your aces. Recognize and acknowledge your gifts. Use your powers well. Ooh, nice card, Kathy. Then the next one you got was the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands. Cups. Coins, swords, wands. Okay. Firmness and bravery, overcoming challenges, even outwardly against the odds, winning through fighting from a position of advantage, the strength of personal integrity. Ooh. And then you also got the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups. That movie, The Martian, was really weird. I don't think I've ever seen it. The Seven of Cups. Nothing as it first appears. Fantasies, pipe dreams, unrealistic expectations, illusions, distorted reflections, corruption, desire, premonitions, resolutions, courage to move into real experience. Wow. And then you got the Four and the Five of Swords. So let's see what's going on there. The Swords, 4 and 5. The Four of Swords, mental security, retreat, rest, peace, good organizational ideas, practical spirit, limitations of rational thought, scientific rigidity. 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 That's a hard word. Okay. Five of Swords, greater self-knowledge, often from mistakes and hardship. Brute force, sometimes with destructive consequences. Strength through persistence versus over ambition. Possible losses through acting purely in your own interests or without thinking. And then you got the Nine of Coins. The Nine of Coins. Nine of Coins. Abundance, comfort, wanting for little, accomplishments, honors, gains, sense of self-worth, safety and security, prudence, long time. A lot of people get this recently. Long time planning. So, really make sure you're set up for the future, able to weather any storm, managing danger. And then your last one is the Lovers. The Lovers. Let's see who the Lovers are. I don't know. It looks like two men. Let's see. Let's see who the Lovers are. Heath Ledger and Jake. I can't say his last name. In Brokeback Mountain. Okay. Love, attraction, virtue, compatibility, harmony, triumph over trials, choice, union, entanglement, moral lapse, vice, separation, quarrels, interference, failing a test, inadequacy. The lovers navigate between head and heart, feeling the pull of temptations and attractions. True love promises lasting fulfillment. False love makes you its slave. If we stray or falter, wise actions may redeem us. Only we can make the right choices for ourselves, but we must live with the consequences. Interesting. And sometimes that card's not meaning like relationship wise. It can mean even a situation telling you just be careful of a choice that's coming up because you're going to have to live with it. Once you do it, you're stuck with it. My life is one challenge after another. The sword cards are interesting. You're very welcome. I hope it made sense to you. Um, thank you so much, Elizabeth. Pam, you're next. Well, I ever get anything straight and doubt it's been going most 2 years and nothing's going right yet as something I can't. Oh, well, hopefully they have only good news for you. Let's see what Billy Bob has to give you. We need some good stuff for Pam, the nice lady. Okay, what do you want to give her? Oh, the Oracle ones. We haven't read those today. Sure. Oh, go ahead. Go pick up the girl. We'll talk to you later, sweetheart. Don't be a stranger. Tina, girl. I haven't even seen you on the game. Here we go. Gonna get some Oracle cards today, Pam. So let's see what they're gonna tell you. Let's see what we got for Pam. One of these cards is for you, Pam. It just wouldn't let me, it wouldn't leave my hand. This one. And both of those you want? Okay. You got it. It's like, you know, I was like, when they don't want to leave your hand, there's something, you know, that's for you. That's for you. No time for the game. We got this one. Want another one out of here? I know they're stuck. They're pretty new. This one. And this one. Those. Okay. It's going to give you all of them. So they got a lot to tell you. So here we go. And a lot of hiding and shadows. So you got, for the nostalgia, hiding in the clothes rack. Hiding in the clothes rack. So let's see what's going on there. Nostalgia. Let's go back to a simpler time. Before technology gave us all the answers, we had to be scrappy and discover the world on our own. These cards are designated to help you connect with your past to learn how to move forward. Ooh. It's time to put your adult responsibilities aside and remember what it's like to be a kid. So hiding in the closet. Let's see. Hidden secrets lost. And then you have the mood ring in nostalgia too. The mood ring, which is wavering, indecisive, or hesitant. So there's something maybe you're hiding from or you don't want to do, or you're just like, I'm not doing that. Being a little maybe oh, like I said, indecisive about something. And then see the other one you got in the colors is the shadow. The shadow. So that's in colors. So let's see about that. Colors. We live in a full-blown unicorn jumping over the rainbow technicolor world. So it is no surprise that color has a deep and personal connection to how we express ourselves and relate to others. Colors have a tremendous impact on our mood and how we act. So you got the shadows. The shadow. Reflection. Copy. Imitation. Huh. And then you got the mirage. This was good night, Andre. The mirage. It's another thing. Mirages are like hidden things too, I feel like, you know. That's an environment. The universe is full of places to explore and worlds to uncover. Each new environment you encounter alludes to the challenges you're about to face and how they will impact what you do next. Because your environments affect your actions, there going to help you weather the storms. So the mirage. Here's the M. Mirages. Illusions, mystery, misconception. And then you also got the sunrise in environment, the sunrise. S. Start, begin, activate. So just really start taking charge of your life. Don't hide in the shadows. And there's definitely a situation where something's being hidden or kept a secret, or they're giving the illusion of they're nice and maybe they're not a good person. And then you have some animals ones. So I'll read you the two animal ones. Take a walk on the wild side and step into the animal kingdom, whether it's your happy-go-lucky dog or a fierce apex predator. Animals have a way of reflecting human nature at its most primitive. So ask a question in your head if you want to know it, because that's what these are kind of good for. And see if it goes with it. So the sloth. So the sloth's like, doesn't want to do too much. The sloth. He's napping. The sloth is relaxed, reserved, and sometimes lazy. Lazy, situational lazy is what I'm hearing. Then you have the anteater. The anteater. And the anteater is opportunity, crafty, greedy. So you have a lot of things you can do, opportunities and craftiness and potential, as long as you're not being greedy, is kind of what they're saying here. Again, like don't be lazy, don't give up. Keep pushing forward. But yeah, definitely something, a lot of shadows and hiding and things you don't know about. So someone might be keeping a secret from you that's pertinent. And my meter lit up when I said that, so I'm assuming that's what it is. So yeah, would be weary and really pay attention to your surroundings. Coming up. So that was your reading, Pam. Thank you, Billy Bob. All right. I hope that made sense to you. And then we just have Flame Girl. I didn't see that she came back yet, so we'll sit and chitty chat just a little. I'm gonna have a cigarette and then I'll read hers and put it in the thing. So that she has it. So we'll chitty chat a little bit, but let me just put a picture so that they don't see me doing anything like, don't want to be making a cigarette. Yeah. So pretty good. Like today, we had a nice amount of readings, even though it felt like there was only 6 at any given time. It was 6 different in and out, in and out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So when we do Flame Girl, that was 13 readings. So that's pretty good. It's pretty good for Wednesday. Wednesday's the only day I do that. That was pretty funny. Oh, so guys, I'm having a dilemma. I love my best friend to death, right? I love her to death. But, her and I are very different. But we go together somehow. We've known each other since we're 6 months apart. She was born 6 months before me. We lived on the same block until I was 6, and then we didn't live too far away, and we always kept in touch, you know. So it's a long time to know someone. She's 46 years. So, you know. Anyway, it took her a long time to conceive, so she has a 6-year-old. Now, if I had a 6-year-old at my age now, I'd kill myself. But anyway, because I wouldn't be able to do it. So she has a 6-year-old, so her energy is low. But anyway, my dilemma is so funny. So we've been hanging out more because now I live around the corner from her, right? So which is good because she gets me out of the house. It's good. But I took her garbage picking with me yesterday, treasure hunting. And I figured, boy, she won't like this because she hates germs and, she doesn't like. Lately, because of the news, like she's like, this person looks shady. We have to cross the street and all this. So I figured she wouldn't like it. And so, but funny, and then like everything like I wanted to look at, she's like, don't even look at it. It's dirty. You're gonna need gloves to even touch that. So now I'm like, shoot, if I ever go with her again, I'm gonna need gloves. But then I was thinking, no, she's not gonna want to come with me anymore, right? So anyway, there wasn't any good garbage out yesterday. I just found 2 nice chairs. She wants to come with me next week again. I don't know. She was like, "Oh, I'm gonna come with you again next week, because I can maybe help you." Because when I was carrying the chairs, I didn't. She pulled my bag for me. I mean, I could have put it on my shoulder, but I was like, "Oh, she's there. She didn't have anything in her hand. She could just pull the. I had the little thing on the wheels to pull, so I guess I don't know, in her head she was like, "Oh, if she finds something big again, then like I can wheel her wagon." I don't know, but she wants to come with me again. And I was like, "Oh." But she doesn't let me take anything. Like she doesn't let me look in like for the jars and stuff. She's like, "No." I won't be able to bring home anything. That's my dilemma. I was laughing because I'm like, "Oh God, we're gonna go and I'm not gonna bring anything home because she's gonna be like, no, it's dirty." Ah. Oh Lord. Yeah, so anywho. Plus she doesn't like too much walking, so we didn't go very far. Yeah. And she wants to go early and they don't put out the garbage out early. Yeah, so. Oh, that is a dilemma. You may end up window treasure hunting, spy the stuff you want, and then go back out on your own and get them. Yeah, take a pair of gloves. Yeah, I'm gonna take a pair of gloves, definitely. But I just thought it was funny. I'm like, I didn't ask her to go in the garbage. I do it. But I like to open them up and stuff, but I didn't want to touch anything because she was like, they had this bag, like these people were putting out buckets. And I was like, oh, maybe I could use a bucket for like, planting or something. She's like, they're dirty. I'm like, yeah, they're buckets. You just clean them. Not a big deal. Anywho, I don't know. Actually, what I think I'm gonna do is I'll make my sister come with us, and I'll make them go on the other side of the street. I don't know. I'll try to finagle. Oh, oh man, it should be interesting. If I take my aunt, my sister, and her, I may end up, never like getting lost somewhere to get away from them. Anywho, I'm surprised she let me take the chairs. Well, I carried them, but you know. Just gross her out and touch everything she thinks is dirty. That's true. Then she'll never come with me again. As long as the jars and buckets have not had chemicals in them. Well, that's what she's worried about. No, she just doesn't like dirt. You know. And I do have to say, like in New York, they're the worst recyclers I ever saw. Like in Long Island, if you didn't wash out your glass jars before you put them in the recycling, you'd get a ticket. They would not take them. They'd fucking leave them or you'd get a ticket. Here, they just they emptied the tomato sauce, closed the jar, and threw it in the recycling. It's filthy, you know. So I understand her gripe, but it's tomato sauce. They didn't drink out of it. Like if there's no germs, it's just tomato sauce in there. Like it's you can clean it out, you know. Uh Maybe she just wants to spend with you doing something she knows you enjoy. I do enjoy it. Oh, I love it. I got all sorts of things. I got enough glasses up here to like choke 10 horses now. Anyway, but well, you can tell with my plus she doesn't get out a lot, like I said, by herself, especially because she has a 6-year-old. But so I understand. But you know, that's my favorite thing to do. And I don't want to like be like, okay, I don't wanna not look or grab something that I could probably use for my crafts because she thinks it's dirty, you know? Um, yeah, so that's the whole thing. I love her to death. Like I said, I mean, we're friends a long time. And even though she's a little nutty like that, she was always nutty with germs though and dirt and I was crafting yesterday and I spilled glue and I leaned in it and I had black all here, and I didn't want to shower because I was like, no, I want to dye my hair. And, it's better if your hair is 3 days dirty to dye it because it takes better, So I tried, like, but you can't see your elbows. So I just like washed and I left, we were going treasure hunting. Garbage picking. Like I didn't think I had to. She's like, "You're filthy." I'm like, I know. I was crafting. Who cares? We're going garbage picking. I shouldn't be clean. It's you picking it up, not her. Yes, it is me. Anyway, funny. I do have to get a can of spray paint so I could spray paint these nice chairs. That's too funny. Yeah, I was. I did this whole craft with like nail polish that I put in there, but then somehow the glue cover, I guess the glue got around the cover and it didn't close good. And when I put it in the drawer, it leaked. And then I was trying to clean it and I put it on the table. I must have knocked it. There was glue all over the place. Do you know that clear like gel glue that's like what's that company? Gorilla. It was all over me. I couldn't get it off. Like, So, I mean, who gets a shower to go junk picking? Yes, I know I didn't. But I would have, but I knew I wanted to dye my hair today, so I'm like, no, because if then the dye is not gonna take as good. Your hair has to be dirty. It still smells like the hair dye, but your hair has to be dirty to dye. So anyway, it was funny. It was funny. Anyway, that was it. But yeah, I have to get the spray paint the chairs. I'm very excited for them because they're like longer, so my feet can be up. Uh, I would have took all 4 of them if I could carry them. I didn't even take my big cart because she wanted to sit first at the cafe to get a. She got a drink of wine. I just had a little coffee, but so I didn't want to bring my big shopping cart. Because if I would have brought my big shopping cart, I would have had all those chairs. I think there was 4 long ones and 2 ones with the circle. Those shits would have been on the cart with the bungee cord, let me tell you. But instead, I had to carry them. My arms, they are killing me from carrying those chairs. I carried them from 45th Street to 48th Street. Oh, yeah. So I carried it like above my head so that I wouldn't hurt my back, but my arms right here, all from my shoulders down when I move them. Yeah, they're outdoor metal chairs and they have a beautiful, like it looks like a Celtic knot in the back. Like the design in the back of the chair back is like a Celtic. Yeah, oh, they were beautiful. I'm back. Left for a minute. Did you get any stuff? Yes, I got 2 metal pretty chairs. That was all I could take. That's all she would let me touch. And 1 picture, but I really got it because I like the plexiglass, not the picture, and I like the backing. It wasn't in a frame, it was just the plexiglass, the backing, and then a picture of doggies in there. But I was like, oh, I can use, I'm sure, the plexiglass and this, border frame for something, a craft of sorts. So, you will have to show us once they're painted. Yes. I'm gonna spray paint them with the outdoor spray paint because the paint, why they're probably getting rid of them was because the paint is chipping like on the arms. I don't know why people don't just get outdoor spray paint. You just sand that crapper a little bit where the paint is coming off. You just sand it a little so it's flat. So when you spray paint the new color, it doesn't kind of look weird. And that's it. They're beautiful. They'll be brand new. Wondering why you was not answering me. She will in a video, I'm sure. Yes. Uh-huh. Yeah, and so that's all I got yesterday. Now, the week before, I got all sorts of stuff. I got, oh, and look what I got the other week. The week before, I went with my sister. Anyway, it's so freaking heavy. It's a cast iron. Nice. Look, nice. I gotta really wash it good though and then season it myself. But it's heavy. It's cast iron. It's so nice. So nice. So that, yes. And then I got these big, like somebody was throwing away a bed. So I unscrewed. They had these big, like acorn things. I can't wait to make. I'm going to make like a lantern looking thing. I have to find a nice thicker plastic. I don't want to do glass. A plastic like something that looks like a hurricane vase. And then make a top with those. Oh my God, it would be so pretty. So make something like that with those. They look like big acorns. You know what goes on the old beds. Wow, that's nice. Yes, cast iron. Yeah, it was heavy. Um, so I got those, and then tons and tons of jars. Nice jars. And if you guys saw, I think the short was either today or tomorrow. I don't know, but I found this. Somebody threw out this can, and I had never seen it before. It was a can. But you know how most cans have like the paper that you peel, but this one was printed and it was like a funny guy and it was like pizza sauce. So I literally made a pizza tree to go in this pizza sauce can. So cute. I don't know. I do weird stuff. And then I found all these little the little yogurt jars, and now Amazon sells the covers. So it was 12 covers for $9. So I've been making all those. They're up there on my shelf. Cha-cha-cha, there on the shelf. Peep, all my jars, all different ones. If you're a member of my channel, then you have already seen some of them. Because I've already put a lot of all that stuff that I've been making um on members only, because I put it members only and then it comes live whenever. Or if you join my new cooking and crafting channel, Christina's Cooking and Crafting, then that stuff goes up there a little before it will come out on mine, because I think I'm all the way till July with the Monday and Tuesday videos on this channel. so they'll go up faster on the other one. Oh yeah, and then last week I got this one. I found this. It was white and I painted it. It was filthy. I guess that's why they were like, ah. I just painted it. I washed it good. Then I painted it and then I made a little cute little garden scene in here with the little lovebird gnome. And I don't know. I just did that with the ribbon. It just reminds me of a Greek garden. um Yeah, but mostly jars and stuff. Last week was a big week for like jars and cans and glassware. Like these bottles. So of course, these are gonna be like take off this, wash them out, and then these guys are gonna get lights, maybe solar lights, and outside in the yard they go lighting up. But the little ones I want to think about. They're so cute. I don't know what I'll do with them, but I kind of want to wash them out, let them dry really good, take off their labels and put like spooky, funny labels on them, and then I might put spices in them. That'd be cute to do. I have 3 of these that my sister found for me last week. My sister came with me last week. We got a whole bunch of crap. But we opened everybody's garbage last week. Damn, we didn't care. We opened the cans, what's in there. In the bathroom with salts in them. Yeah, like do anything. We also last week got it's funny because we have some buildings and they have like maintenance guys, right? So the maintenance guy was putting stuff out, and I was like looking. And he's like, "Are you looking for bottles and cans, sweetheart?" And I'm like, "No." I said, "I don't go to the supermarket to return the cans. I let the other people do that. I'm looking because I do crafts on YouTube, and I'm looking for anything I could do a craft with, nice bottles or I don't know, knobs, weird stuff, you know." And he's like, "I have something for you. Wait here." And I was like, okay. And he goes because like he didn't finish putting out the garbage yet. And he brings this like brand new black pretty with grapes where you put the wine bottles. And he's like, this. And I'm like, yes. So I got that. I put it in the garage though. But that I'm gonna put the bottles in, like the bottles that fit there for wine bottles. I'm gonna put those in with the solar lights and leave that in the backyard with just lighting up with the solar lights. That should be cute. So yeah, you'll see all that stuff. I'll make little shorts of that. You don't have to see me putting lights in the bottle thing, but I'll show you how it looks and everything. But yeah, so that should be fun. Yeah. So I found a lot of stuff. Oh, bits of dry lavender. Yeah. Yeah, you could use it for anything. That's why I was thinking like spices, or I have like tons of like things like that I collect in case I need them for like house cleansings or stuff. Like so I have tobacco, I have um all sorts of stuff like but I have them in here. Like I have cornmeal, I have tobacco. No, I do have my seeds here that I'm gonna plant. But like whatever little stuff I have, sticks or whatever, I might make it like that, like my little witchy stash. Instead of putting them in the bags in my drawer, I'll put them in those and put them in the cabinet maybe. I might actually mix up some herbs that go together so that I have them already mixed without the oils and stuff so that I could just throw them in the oils. Yeah, exactly. So that I could just throw like the stuff in the oil and then like because I'll already have it mixed. So that might be good. So yeah, I can't decide. But so I did. I got a lot of good stuff last week. I also got a whole bag. A whole bag. I didn't even look in the bag. I threw all that in the garage. A whole bag. It has a gorgeous big bucket that says apples, like a tin bucket. And then it looks like it has two planter stands where you would put plants on. But I was thinking one of them, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to make a mini grove and sit it on one of those planters. They're like those metal black planter things. I think there's two of them, and then there's some other stuff in there too. I just grabbed the whole bag. I saw that bucket with the apples. I'm like, just grab the whole bag. You could do some pretty. I have tons of pretty, like, funny labels. Like, I don't know if you could see here. Sorry, I know my kitchen's a little mess, but I'll show you my herb stash as is now. Like what I have up here that I always use to cook. So, like, it says witch essence, and it has a pretty little bird on it, and it's in this green jar that I found. It's really oregano leaves, but it says like aromatherapy witch essence. And then I had this one. I had pignoli nuts in, which it says Wonderland tea. Oh, I have this one. It says like acid, and it has like a skull. I don't know if you guys could see because I know the light's bad here. It has a skull on it, but it's really like parsley leaves. So that's how I have all of them, like funny in the back, whatever it says. Like this one says ghosts in a bottle, but it's really chives. I have this one which says witch's brew, which is like all my nuts. This one is also drink me. This one had almonds in it. I always keep my nuts for when I'm. Hey, what is that? Oh, aniseed. But yeah, that's how that's how I keep my spices normally. So, yeah, it's cute, right? So I always put funny labels, stickers. I got like a whole crap load of them from Temu, really cheap, like all these funny label stickers. And I just use those for all different things. I have in my bathroom too. I have the ones, big ones, metal ones, and it says like mermaid tears, and inside of it is like cotton balls and stuff. So yeah, but that's how I normally have my spices. Um, yeah, and then right next to it, I have a bottle. Right next to my spices, this one says personality essence change. And there was oil in it. I don't know. And I like the bottle because it had a tree on it. And I think there was, anyway. And I just light it up sometimes in the kitchen next to the herbs when I'm like cooking in the kitchen. And that's it. But I like the label. And that's how I have. No, you know what was in here? It might have been in here. But this pretty thing, it's the organic ginger ale. Yeah, organic ginger ale. But I have them. Not like I have a lot of room anywhere else. It's like I covered everything with the crafts, like literally. I don't know where I would put not one more thing. I don't know. Anyway, my friend commissioned like another one of those. She loved them. She got one for the teacher. The royal can that I made. She got one for the teacher, and now she wants one for her. So I already made the one for the teacher. I burned the book. It looks so pretty, the little woman. And she's like, the teacher loved it. Now I want one, but like your paper, but I want it to say the Croatian princess. And then I want, because we put the Greek princess for the teacher. Mine says royal pain that I made. And she's like, I want the Croatian princess, but I don't want the feet. And I'm like, okay. Anyone have a Nick? I keep getting Nick as well. Nick. Oh gosh, if it's our Nick, you send him back to hell. Listen, don't be that. The only Nick I know is my grandmother's ex. My grandmother's ex. I say ex, but they were married until he died. So my grandmother's second husband was a Nick, but hopefully he's in hell. Nick as well. Oh gosh. Oh, okay. So it's probably not ours. I love all those labels. They're so funny. So many stickers I want to get. Yeah, you could get a whole thing of them on Temu, like literally for like $1.99. I got a whole bunch of fun labels, apocryphy labels that say all different things. Um, and they're nice because I got originally before I knew of Temu, I had got them from Amazon and they were in good quality. They were super shiny and like the coloring was off and it wasn't like you couldn't read it good because it was like a little blurry. I was like, oh, I was like, no. So, hoping. So when I got them from Temu, I was like, I really hope these are nice, and they were so nice. And like I said, I don't know, 50 stickers for $1 and change. They might have not even been $2. So yeah. And I use them for a lot of stuff because I can feel a spirit around me. Oh yeah. Well, he's saying Nick as well. Is he Nick? Is his name Nick? I've never looked at the Temu site. Yeah. Well, once you do, you never go back. I must have spent like $500 when I first discovered that site. I had to delete the app. I'm like, if I go on there, I won't be able to eat, so I can't. But it's fabulous. You know, it's fabulous if you put up, if you need like a whole bunch of stuff and you just do one nice shop, like, because I think at $50 they'll give you free shipping and it's really easy to get. They have gorgeous crystals, Kathy, gorgeous. And you can't beat those prices they have for the crystals, all that stuff. But yeah, you could just, yeah, the Amazon ones weren't nice. But there's different sellers like everywhere else. But the Temu ones were really nice. Maybe he says he is good now. Yeah, right. I I doubt it, Diane. I mean, look, quick story. Quick. Hmm. He came from Greece. He came from Greece, and I swear he was like a warlock or something, and he did something to my grandmother and her mother. And that Maui shampoo you like in the green bottle, I know. I was so mad because I went looking after. I did get one on Amazon, but it was $7.95. I was like, ugh. And I have to go back to the dollar store and see if they have any more and just buy all of them. So I have them because they were so good. And for $1.25, the best. I got them from the Dollar Tree. Maybe that's why the Dollar Tree had them all because they were discontinued. But man, I was mad. But yeah, so I don't know. He must have put a spell on them. He wanted to marry my grandmother because she had money. He didn't have a cent. He couldn't. They had to put off the wedding because he couldn't even buy a suit. Okay, he had no money. My grandmother had all the money, and my grandmother's parents had all the money, who left it to her. So anyway, so he marries her, and my grandmother had my mother and my aunt. My mother was, I think, 13 when they got married, or 12, and my aunt was like just turning 11. and they were married for about a year. Besides the fact that he almost broke their jaws, or he might have broke their jaws, he would beat them. When my mother turned 13, he kicked her out. The next year, when my aunt turned 12, he kicked my aunt out. A 12 and a 13-year-old. And my grandmother didn't say anything. That's why my aunt is like, she's going to hell. I'm like, I don't know, but I know he's in hell. I certainly know, because anybody who beats up um on a 12 and 11-year-old, it goes to hell. That's how it goes. Yeah, yeah. And then so it would be one thing if she was like, okay, I don't have a choice because maybe he was beating her too, but you would go see your children. No, they were at her parents' house. Her grandmother died not even after a few months after having both girls. And so it was the father taking care of her, taking care of the kids. He didn't know anything. Her mother did everything for him. He would buy bread and milk. They had nothing to eat. They needed pads and stuff. They were teenagers. He didn't know anything about that. He wouldn't give them money for that. Like, she wouldn't come and see them ever. Yeah. So, yeah, it wasn't, so I don't care what you tell me. He could tell me he's good a million times. There's nothing good about that man. Absolutely nothing. Yeah, and back then it was the 70s, late 60s. Yeah, maybe late 60s, early 70s. There was no social services or anybody to call because they would have been arrested, but they didn't have that back then. You know, it's like one day the girls were there, the next, no, none of the neighbors knew what happened to them. You know, like just kicked them out. So, I mean, they couldn't even, like, my mother was like, couldn't even finish school. She didn't have any money for books. She didn't have any clothes. Yeah, it was like terrible. So, yeah, he could tell me he's good till he's blue in the face. I don't believe it. I may not believe it. And like I said, hmm, I can feel him leaving now. Apparently, he has remorse. Yeah. He won't come here to tell me that, Diane, because they'll kick him out because they know my protector be like, get the freak out. Not even. You cannot come here. I allow almost everybody. I don't care. I do allow everybody. It's only them that are picky, They know who not to let in. But I, th- I don't want him in my house. Like, protector knows that. He's the only one. Um, that definitely, because it's the only one I know, definitely for sure I don't want in my house. But like the other ones, I don't know them, so I don't, so it's on their discretion. But him, I'm like, no, nah. Um, your dark hair got his attention. Maybe. Does he think I'm goth now? I went bad. Nope. No, I don't worry about him. I don't worry about him. My grandmother's gonna have to put up with his ass when she dies, because that's gonna be her punishment. I'm assuming. They'll be like, oh yeah, you wanted him in life. Here he is in death. Good luck to you. Like, because all of a sudden, recently, all these years, she was brainwashed. But I think the spell, or like I said, I think he like spelled them. In Greece, that's popular. You can buy these like spells to like make them blinded towards you, like, so you can marry them or whatever. So I think he got that and did it to my grandmother and her mother, my great grandmother. Anyway, so I think now that he's been dead so long, it's lifted. So like out of the blue, she said to us, because she was like, "Oh, so when I die, where am I going to be buried?" Like, she asked this question and we just looked at her. We're like, in the plot with your husband that you bought. And she's like, "Can we move him?" And my aunt was like, "No, we cannot." How much is that gonna cost? We're gonna move him to where? And she goes, and I'm gonna buy him a plot. My aunt goes, no, no, you're going right over him, Ma. I was like, oh God. She wanted to move him. And I was like, yeah, too late now. Like, sorry. Really? Anyway, she had a kid with him. Who the kid, supposedly my aunt, she's my half aunt. She's half-assed. Anyway, she she doesn't even think she's our family. She told my aunt. Now, my mother is the same as my aunt because they're from a different father, right? So she's like, so she didn't want my sister and I to get my mother's half of the inheritance. She figures she's dead. Who cares, about the kids? Because her kids aren't getting anything. So whatever. So she's like, but they're not really related to us. And my aunt is like, what the fuck are you talking about? They're more related to me than you are because they're my actual, you know, niece and that. You're like a half sister. Her mother was my sister. And my aunt is like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, no, she's a psycho. Anyway, nobody likes that lady. She's crazy. Anyway, she's another one. She's gonna join them all in hell too. Tried to steal all the money. Like she tried. Yeah, she tried. She told my aunt, "You have power of attorney. Just cut them all out of the will." And my aunt's like, "No, I'm not going to jail. Your mother made the will. I can't change it unless she changes it." And she's like, "No, you could do it. They won't know." And she's like, "No, fuck you." you know? Like, yeah, she's not nice either. She's just like her father. Anyway, and right before her father died, he disowned her and his son because the son wouldn't give him the air rights to build over the apartment that he bought the kid. So he got pissed off, disowned him. And then he disowned her because she married a Spaniol, he calls it. They're Greek. She married the Spaniol, and she taught her kids Spanish, the grandchildren Spanish, and she lost like her Greek heritage because she went with the husband. Oh man, he was like disowned. So he was dying on his deathbed, and she came to see him, and he was like, "Get out." And I'm like, yeah, come on. Anywho, so that's my life story, Diane. That's it. That's where we came from. Yeah, that's it. Bunch of crazy old Greek people. Greek witches and warlocks, because you guys know, I think I told you this. My grandmother's also a witch, but she doesn't know it, thank God. Because if she knew it, God only freaking knows. But she, when my mother and my aunt finally got old enough, teenagers, and they were dating, my mother was dating my father, and my aunt was dating her soon to be husband. Um, he said to her, the girls, they're old, they're moving out, they're gonna move upstairs, whatever. I need a wife. This is what he told my grandmother. Like, oh, I need a wife, and somebody has a nice lady for me, that can cook and clean and whatever. My grandmother, talk about greedy is right. My grandmother, I gotta lower you because you're blinking right in my face. I'm sorry, sweetheart. My grandmother was like, oh, no, you don't need a woman. I'll come live with you. Okay, they lived around the corner. When my mother and my aunt were there, she wouldn't go there because she didn't want to see the girls, right? Her own children. But she was going to leave her husband to go live with the father because she didn't want him to marry anybody because she didn't want the wife to get any money, right? So he's like, no, Maria, I don't want you to come over here. You can't help me. You're going to stay with your husband. I'm going to stay with my new wife, you know? She got so pissed, my grandmother. She went to her mother's grave. She kneeled down on the grave, hysterical, with such like, intention, because intention is everything. And she's like, you can't let him marry someone else. And she said, she told everybody, she got a little nervous because the whole ground and the grave shook. 2 days later, her father died. You can't let him marry her. You have to do something with such intention that the ground and the grave shook, and then 2 days later, he was dead. She killed him. I don't have no doubts about this, you know. So she's some kind of, I don't know, witch or maybe she had such greedy intentions that it just, I don't know. I don't know, but that to me is scary. That's why, you can't get too greedy. Yeah. That's why I try not to care. My mother was always like, you're bad with money. I'm like, I'll try not to keep it because I don't want to get greedy. Because, wow, yeah, that is scary. It's scary. Like 2 days later, he was dead. Like, mm-mm. And she wasn't upset. She was like relieved that he died and he didn't get to marry this woman. Like, it was weird. I don't know. Like, so weird. Anyway, so that's that story. Um, yeah. So anyway, so the apartment I'm renting is in the house that my half-assed aunt is gonna inherit. So when my grandmother dies, I have to look for some place to go because I can't live here because she'll be kicking me out or tripling my rent so that I can't live here anyway. So yeah. Which is why I won't fix the sink. I didn't paint when I moved in. I was like, no. She could do all that shit when I leave. I'm not doing nothing. I stuck tons of shit on the wall. When the person goes to paint, she's gonna be pissed. It's stickies though. I didn't make holes. They're just stickies, but still. Yeah. So, oh, you're leaving, Kathy. Have a great night. I know, we've been here 3 hours. Have You're welcome for the reading and the stories. And yeah, I have to do one reading though before we go for Flame Girl. She didn't make it back though. But I'm gonna read her The Garbage Pail Kids because I know she likes it. And make sure I do it for her so she can watch it when she comes back. She had to drive her neighbor to work. And yeah. Just like here, these. Oh, all different ones too. And these weren't together because I just read that one. These? Okay, girl, they had them ready for you. Okay, like that's kind of scary. They were going through it before I even got to. Remember the clothes were cute, like back in the 70s? Yeah. I don't know. When I was younger, I would have liked clothes from like the store. We were poor. Obviously, I just told you the story. what happened. And my mother married my father, who was poor. So there you go. Anyway, so my mother would make us our outfits with like dresses and stuff, or they were hand-me-downs. But they were like whatever material was the cheapest, that's what she would make the dresses out of. So I'll never forget. I was in like 5th or 6th grade, and she made me this dress out of this material that was so like stiff and hard. It was white. Frick does that. And it had big, humongous like stop signs, yield, like all these different street signs on it. And I was like, and I had to wear it to school like forever because she made it, right? Like, and once a week I had to wear that. And then finally I got fat. I was never been so happy in my life to get fat because I was hitting puberty. And then she handed it down to my sister. And I was like, yes. Anyway, and then my sister got tortured. So there you go. There you go. I put the book away. But anyway. Yeah, she made us the patterns. Anyway. I wish I gotta ask my sister if there's any pictures of us in that stupid, or at least one of us in that dress, so I could show you. I'll put it on members only. All right, Flame Girl Love. Here we go. We have the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands. Oh, yes. Three of Wands. Atom Bomb. You're all fired up about your current goal and are now implementing a great and detailed plan to get there. Though you have a long way to go on this exciting journey, the tarot card shows that things are coming along nicely. You're making real progress and creating solid foundations that will allow your vision to grow, thrive, expand, and light up the world. Cool. Then you got the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups. My eyes are driving me crazy, and I thought it was from the K2 meter, but it can't possibly be. And it's like a weird pattern that I'm seeing. It's a weird it's like weird. Okay, anyway. The Four of Cups. Well, that's 5. Four of Cups. Milton. You're being offered a lot of opportunities right now, and this card advises its advice is to consider all of them carefully before acting. Don't get hot under the collar and make decisions impulsively. Taking some time to remove yourself from the situation and stew on it will give you clarity that you need to avoid becoming a messy puddle of regret later. Sorry, my eyes are really crazy. I forgot to say thank you for the reading. That was pretty good. Oh, you're very welcome, Pam. Then you got the Four of Cups and the Five of Cups. Toxic West. A friendship, relationship, or situation that you're emotionally invested in has become a toxic mess. Something Boney Janie and Toxic West know all about. You're feeling discouraged and disappointed. This is expected. Messy turn. It's an unexpected, a messy turn of events. It's time to remove yourself from the poisonous scenario. Fresh air and a new start awaits you. Then you got the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups. Leaky Lou. Like Leaky Lou and his chalice, you're spilling over with creativity. You're filled to the brim with inspiration and ready to begin an exciting new adventure that allows your creative juices to flow. Sometimes this card can indicate a new, close friendship or relationship that will soon blossom. Be sure to keep your eyes, mind, and heart open. Nice. Then you got the Magician. The Magician. Someone else got the Magician today, too. The Magician represents someone as wildly inventive as the kooky scientist Mad Max. If inspiration strikes you, act on it. You have a creative and exciting you have the creativity and excitement needed to concoct your wildest dreams. Don't sell yourself short. The impossible may just end up being possible. After all, you have the courage to try. And then you got the High Priestess. The High Priestess, Flame Girl. She's number 2. The High Priestess is an intuitive figure as mysterious as out of the world Spacey Stacy. This card represents instincts and the subconscious. This card advises you to listen to your gut feeling, no matter how weird or strange they may be, because your subconscious knows more than you think it does. That was pretty good. My eyes are going nuts. It's a weird pattern. It looks wiggly, and it's just like in a half, like moon circle wiggly. I don't know how to describe this. This never happened before. Anyway, it's freaking weird. Super weird. Actually, and it started happening. That's why I kind of thought it was the K2, but when I was talking about my grandmother killing my grandfather or having a hand in it. Weird. Just weird. Anywho. So, that was your reading, Flame Girl. And thank you guys, everybody, for coming. We only have 3 left, so that means it's my time to head out of here and go get something to eat and see if I can get rid of this eye dilemma I'm having. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Put the end screen on and the end. This is the end. The end, what do they call it? The outro. The outro, and I will see you tomorrow, guys, for the meditation video for Thursday. So we'll see you then for that. As soon as I find the ending. The ending. No, I don't want this. I want this. Okay.
Remember, please discard all candy wrappers and popcorn containers in the nearest trash receptacle. Thank you. We are so glad you came. Okay, bye-bye now. Bye-bye. Bye. Is everyone gone? Huh? Good. Oh my gosh, my cheeks are killing me. I can't keep smiling like this anymore. I'm exhausted. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.